What's going on, all my long-haired ninjas? What is going on? Bam Bam, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing
How long has it been since we made a video?
about 2-ish months.
2-ish montinos, that's right.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. And what have we been up to? Now, remember, we stay very active on Instagram, so sometimes that question, what have we been up to, can come off as like, dude, you already know. They know what we've been up to, but it's the Insta ninjas that know, but the YouTubians,
That's an interesting word.
YouTubians don't know because we haven't kept them up to date on stuff. Why? First of all, let's start out with this. Good to see you, ninjas. How are you? How's your last 2 months been? How are your mornings, your afternoons, your evenings? How your pancakes doing? You know, how's your meals? You know, anyway. But what have we been up to, man? And why haven't we been making videos, first of all?
We've been busy.
We've been busy.
A lot of side work, spring rush, etc., etc. And this spring, it was pretty wet this spring, too.
Very wet. We've had lots of rain, but now we
have no rain.
But they're calling for some, I think, this weekend, you said?
Yes.
So
I hope we get it, because it's been dusty.
It's been, would you say 2 weeks since we've had some rain? 3?
Roughly.
2 weeks, yeah. So
2 weeks.
As you can see, even like by the sand there, the dirt, it's pretty dusty out here. But besides that, ninjas, we have been absolutely busy. I did not intentionally step away from videos. It's just
the time.
Well, I've said this in the past and several times, and I'll remind everybody. But business is always first, and that is the priority. It's basically prioritizing. And my business will always be first. Family, business, YouTube, I guess. If you were to use those 3 or something. But it's for fun. I enjoy it. And I've always enjoyed making videos, and I will continue to enjoy it. But if business takes over and we get super slammed, or if I have a family emergency or something, obviously it's going to be put back on the back burner. So we've been really busy. We picked up a lot of new accounts.
Yes.
A lot of new accounts.
One of which is rather large.
Yes, and we've got another rather large one coming up that we're going to check out next week. Potentially, the new church.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so we picked up a lot of new accounts. We've me and Bam Bam have been going alone to just the 2 of us for a while, except these last 2 weeks. We've had some help, so that has been wonderful because we've been able to have our weekends off and really stay caught up.
Thank God for the new guy.
Yes, but a couple of things I want to go ahead and give updates on that we've shared a lot, as I mentioned earlier, on Instagram, but not to the YouTubians. Bam Bam here has officially been 1 year with the company in May.
Yep, last week of May.
Last week of May last year is when you started. So congratulations and thank you. He's been a great help, as those of you who stay with us on Instagram already know, but he's been an amazing young man. You're a hard worker, and I really appreciate you. And so this year, since he made it 1 year with me, we bumped Bam Bam. We gave him a little, what'd you call, promotion, right? A promotion, raise, I guess. I mean, the promotion will be really when you take over your own crew. Once we get the people to do that, that's right. So, but as the YouTubians do know, who have kept up, I did take a vacation trip out to Europe last fall, and Bam Bam definitely proved himself on that aspect. We'll think like 3 weeks, right? 3.5 weeks? About a month, like just shy of a month. He was able to carry on the list with the clients, collect the payments, and really just take care of business so that way nobody fell behind, nobody called, nobody questioned anything. Almost like I was here. So that was pretty good.
As long as we keep this train moving.
Yes, and so he proved himself there. And then, of course, last month in May, when he finally hit 1 year, I've decided to do something I've never done. I don't know if I've ever told you this, Bam Bam, but I've never done this with anybody prior. And I've had several in the past employees that have been with me for a couple of years. But one of the things I really felt like Bam Bam was deserving of, and I wanted to kind of ease his mind, because a lot of people know that, or a lot of people call, this is just a seasonal thing, or maybe it's just a seasonal job, or I'm not saying anybody's saying that to you, but they have to me, at least in the past. But what do you do during the winter? What do you do during the fall? Things like that. And I wanted to, and then if it's like raining, for example, bad weather, are you going to have enough hours? So one of the things I wanted to do for Bam Bam is I wanted to go ahead and put him on a salary. So that way we agreed to a salary year for the whole year. And, he gets locked in on that. And we don't keep up with hours anymore, do we?
As long as I show up.
As long as you show up. So he's going to get paid regardless, as long as he shows up when, if we're able to do stuff weather related, of course. But so rain or shine, Bam Bam will make his dime. I like that, right? Which means, if we have like a week where it's just raining, guess what?
I still get paid.
He still gets paid. Holidays? Paid. Vacation?
Paid.
Which is?
Next month.
Next month. He's taking a vacation next month, and it's paid.
Yep, about a week.
About a week, yeah. About a week.
I was gonna say it's a couple of days short, but it's around a week.
Pretty much a week, yeah. So basically, nothing really interrupts your paychecks unless you just decided to stop showing up. So I felt like that was really good for my way of showing Bam Bam how much I appreciate him, even though he knows, and I always tell him, I appreciate his hard work and dedication and commitment. But it was also one step further to really show him, not just with the words, but actually do something for him. So it eases it off of you, right? Makes it a lot easier. You don't have to worry about, am I going to get enough hours this week? Or am I going to...
stressing out or...
Nothing.
Trying to make up hours
Nope.
or whatever.
And so, I have not updated you, ninjas, but I have gone to a direct deposit system, and me and Bam Bam have switched to a bi-weekly ordeal. So I am direct depositing people's payments now. I'm just tired of writing checks. I used to do that for many years, and nothing wrong with it, but this just gets old after a while. And then of course the raise. How much?
12 G's?
$12,000 raise in 1 year. Wow. How about them apples?
I don't know a single person in my family that's got that much of a raise. their first year or first 10 years.
$12,000 raise in first year. But again, you're worthy of it, man. I appreciate you.
It still baffles me.
Baffles.
Hearing that number is like, wow.
That is a lot in 1 year.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
And I told him, I said, when we get to the point where you are in a truck and you are taking a whole routine route, ordeal, and you've got a guy or two with you, and then we'll talk about obviously adjusting that and giving you another raise, because that's a bigger responsibility and more.
With more responsibility comes more money.
That's right. Anyway, but the reason for this video, those are just a couple of things that have happened, I guess, within the last month or two.
Little update.
The last 2 months, yep. I want to go ahead and say that today, one of my local dealers here had a special on all their Echo, the X series blowers and trimmers and stuff. They had like a 15% off. I believe it's nationwide, but I'm not sure. But it was only for 1 day. So I went ahead and picked up another 2620T, just so that way we have it. I mean, as you can see on the trailer, we got 2 of them already. Working perfectly fine. The bottom one is the oldest one, and that one is, gosh, I think 3, maybe 4 years.
Yeah, and that one on top is only a month old?
I believe so, yes. Maybe 2.
About a month.
About a month? Yeah. Anyway, so I went ahead and got another one. I also went ahead and picked up another Echo blower, as you can see it back there. It's not like your 8010 or 9010. What is that? 770. I really like those blowers. I've ran those blowers for a while, and they don't have as much power, of course, as your Red Max or Echo 8010, 9010, whatever. But they're great for just grass, blowing,
gutters and stuff like that.
Stuff like that, right? I mean, but I could see it being a little bit more challenging if you were to try to do some kind of leaf cleanups with it or anything. But anyway, so got that, and I went ahead and picked that up. And 1 year, officially a ninja certified, $12,000 raise, year-round money, no interruptions of holidays, vacation, rain, nothing. I wanted to go ahead and gift you something else. You are officially a ninja. And with great power, sir, comes great responsibility.
Always. Always. Every superhero movie ever.
So, yeah, right, exactly. But you've really proven yourself. I mean, ninjas, like I said, I shared a lot of it on Instagram, but this young man is absolutely phenomenal. You haven't been here as long as some of the others in the past, but you have definitely outperformed them, outlasted with your energy and just the dedication, man, commitment, respect. We have mutual respect between one another. We work well together.
Without respect for each other or for the company or
Yep.
even the equipment, you're not going to go anywhere.
No, and that's another thing I really want to emphasize how important it is, and I consider myself lucky that we've met. Not only do we have respect for one another, but Bam Bam really does have respect for the equipment. He really has the respect for the clientele base, the position itself. I mean, enough that I trust you to go to Europe for a month.
Right.
And now I'm going to be here soon, leaving for Destin, Florida on vacation. And he's going to be, taking care of business and making sure the lists keep going until I get back. So, and, but yeah, so anyway, with all that being said, raise all this, I want to gift you something now that you're officially certified.
Uh-oh.
Because it takes a year. I think in the past I used to say 30 days maybe to qualify. 30 days to qualify, but a year to certify. So I need to like give you a plaque or something. You know what I mean? so you can like hang it, yeah. while you're cooking and slicing and dicing all them cucumbers.
Not a big cucumber fan.
Tomatoes, whatever. But I wanted to gift this to you. Now, let me first just kind of give you a little brief on this. So what I'm about to show you, ninjas, this was gifted to me. It was from one of my customers, and he was showing me several different kinds, and he had a bunch of them, and I was really admiring them, and I'm like, oh, man, these are beautiful. And out of the blue, he says, hey, here, I'll just give this one to you. And I'm like, why? No way. He goes, yes, this is yours. I'm like, why? He goes, I have too many, man. You're a ninja, and just have it. So that was really nice. And he knew of Bam Bam at that point. You were actually at that moment outside, working. He had me and him are pretty close. He's been a customer of mine now for several years. And so while him and Tat were working outside in the yard, he was showing me all these things, and he gifted this to me. But then he remembered, because he had asked me how's business and, employees and all that. And I was speaking very highly of Bam Bam to him. And I said, this young man's been with me now for a year, and it's absolutely amazing. And we kick tail, man. We're a good duo. So he's like, well, I'm like, are you sure, man? He goes, well, if you don't really want it, you could always just gift it to Bam Bam for making it a year. And I looked at him. I thought about it. I looked at it, what I'm about to show you, and I was like, you know what? That's a good idea. So he's like, you don't have to, but if you want to. I'm like, no, I think that's a really good idea. So I want to, all right, enough chit chat. I want to gift you this. Thank you for your service, man, and certify you. And now you are official. Ready?
Yep.
There you go. There you go. And be careful. It is very sharp. It is very sharp.
Yes. See if they can. That edge.
Hold on. Look at that. I mean, it is very sharp. Very sharp.
Steel.
Stainless steel. Very heavy.
Shiny, yes. Very heavy.
So, congratulations, buddy. Hope maybe you hang it in your room. Absolutely, man. Thank you. Seriously. Or put it in your truck or do whatever you want with it.
Ooh, like that. You can actually do it the way they used to do it back in the days of the samurai. Pop it with your thumb.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what the hilt's for.
Let me see.
See? You hold it.
Uh-huh.
Push it open.
Ah, sweet. I have one. It's not as nice as that one. I have one that I've had for a while, but anyway, it just kind of happened, and I thought, you know what, this is a good idea. Bam Bam is deserving. So, what did you get working for Saving Green Lawn Care for a year? You got $12,000 raise and a ninja sword.
Yep. A lot of experience and quite a few laughs in between.
And a little bit of cries. We've had some moments where I got to say, we've had some days and moments last year, and really last year, but maybe even some in the beginning of this year, but where we question ourselves like, holy cow, we have so much work. Can we do both, just two of us do this? I mean,
we have tested both our minds and our bodies.
Yes, we have.
But
other than that, we've survived.
Yes.
Remember, to you ninjas and to Bam Bam, I've always said, tough times don't last, but tough people do. And you're going to have your ups and downs in life, in business, and in life in general. But don't let that get you down. If you just fight through it, get through it, don't give up, I promise you they don't last. But tough people do. And there are not that many tough people nowadays. Not in this. It's hard in this industry, man, specifically in this industry. I mean, it is really sometimes, like last year, we had a couple of days where it was like 113. And we were weed eating, and I don't know about you, Bam Bam, but I was weed eating with you there. I mean, sweat's dripping off my face onto my hands in the weed eater, and I'm like questioning my life.
I wasn't questioning life, more like I was questioning how much is it going to hurt if I just collapse? Those were some hot days.
Well, it's not the fall, it's the landing.
Yeah, exactly. Is there a rock behind me? Am I gonna crack my
So
skull?
we've had some moments, but we survived. And look,
every job has its moments.
Yes.
And anybody that tells you that there are certain jobs that do or don't have their moments, they're lying to you.
Yeah.
Every job has its ups and downs.
Yep.
Every job, just anything in life.
Yes.
And you just got to keep telling yourself, whatever you're doing, 1 foot forward.
And see, and this is the attitude, he's saying this on his own, and this is the attitude that really gets us through the day and through the weeks and through the year now. So he has the mentality very similar to mine. We just, plow through it and get it done.
I've caught myself on several occasions. It's like, if we're really starting to feel it and we're slowing down, I'll just do one more yard. I don't care how many, just one more yard.
Yep.
And then you keep telling yourself, and eventually you'll be through the list.
That's right. So the goal is to wrap this video up. The next step, and hopefully we won't wait another 2 months to make a video.
Better not.
Right, I know. He's been reminding me, not really like pushing me, hey, let's do a video. But he was like, man, you haven't made a video in a while. I'm like, I know. But the next step is for me to go ahead and confirm with 1 or 2 guys with Bam Bam to get him in the truck and start his own crew. And I will be by then looking at another truck. I am wanting to expand. But in order to, as I told Bam Bam, in order to do that, I have to get out of the truck. There's not much you can do expansion-wise and work on your business if you are stuck in the production. And I have to get out of the truck so I can do certain things. So the goal is to get another truck, of course, and another trailer, and then I can start a second crew and pick up a few yards and just kind of build up like I did with this. But what I have now, I think it's a solid schedule for 2-3 guys that can keep going year round. And then, when I get the next truck, trailer, I'll start over. And, it'll start with couple here, couple there, whether it's 5 a week, 10 a week, whatever. And then work my way from there and hopefully get another guy with me. And then next thing you know, you got two crews running, going out there. So
Doubling your income.
Doubling your income. Of course, you'll have more expenses with that as well. But, such is business. But anyway, overall, we're doing good. Tiny's doing good, ninjas. Tiny's doing good. Yeah, mowers are doing good. The new 72-inch dual wheel ZXT is phenomenal. Now, how much of a difference has that mower made? Dramatic. Yeah. To the point we need another 72. But I wouldn't get a sit down. The only reason I got that is because that's all they had. I would get a stand on.
Even if we got to wait a couple of months.
Yeah.
and order one from the factory.
Well, they should have it at this point. We're in the season. This was more or less at the end of last
Yeah.
year. So, but yeah, the 72s are no joke, man. I should have done it a long time ago. So it's just one of those things. But
it definitely, when we first got it, definitely threw us both off because it makes a lot of different weird noises.
Yeah.
Compared to
bigger belt, bigger blades, bigger deck,
more noise,
heavier, but it's got the 40 horse
and the dual wheels, if you're not careful, will really mess up a yoke.
Yes, yeah. If you don't do your 3-point turns correctly, it can really tear up a turf. So, all right. Anything else you want to say? I know it's been 2 months. Hell, you're the one, heck, that's been telling me, but Nick, don't give me that, but Nick. Yeah, I mean,
I think we've caught them up on everything, just about.
Maybe not everything, but it's already been 20-minute videos.
We've covered what's coming to our minds, at least. Just a brief update.
Yep.
So.
And if you don't follow me on Instagram, it's pretty simple and easy. I've been able to stay on top of that.
We both have been able to stay on top of
Yeah, it's SG_ninjas_official. Check me out. We stay pretty active on there. But until next time, I guess, again, Bam Bam, congrats.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. And take care of, you got a name for it? Ruby.
I've got 3 others that were displays that were gifted to me some odd years ago. I'll put this one with the other.
You don't have the names for the others?
I don't have names for them. I never thought about that.
Katarina.
I mean, it is a katana.
Katana.
I'll have to look up some traditional Japanese names for them.
Yeah.
And go that route.
There you go.
I mean, what better way to honor the samurai than giving it a traditional name?
That's right. Yeah.
Probably not going to pronounce it correctly.
No.
But, whatever.
They have some interesting names. But anyway.
Yes,
all right. Until next time, ninjas, I hope all of you have been doing well. I hope the season has been awesome for you guys as it is has for us. And I hope everyone stays safe out there. Keep slicing and dicing. Acting funny, collecting money. And just wapacha.